I understand the reason I'm stressed. Right, I was talking to my dad about it. It's because a lot of the things I'm doing right now are very new, and I'm creating a lot of systems. And because it's my first time creating these systems, it is just stressful in itself. The more I get used to it, the less stressful it will be naturally. It's
I'm not
like learning to play a guitar. It might be a bit shit at first, but then you get used to it
I'm
and
not
it's better.
disputing that, but like when you're playing the guitar and it starts being enjoyable and it starts becoming frustrating, do you keep going or do you say to yourself, I'm going to put this down for a second, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea that brings me a bit of joy, I'm going to take a few deep breaths, I'm going to recalibrate myself internally, and then I'll go back to it because I know from that place of balance that I will be able to progress further and
Yeah.
faster that way. And I'm just saying to you, if you take an hour's break from the distress, and you stop thinking about it, then you'll go back better and stronger.
Yeah, it's weird because even that's not thinking about it. Like last night around 4 o'clock, I was meant to stop thinking about work completely or my company completely. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, well,
It
that's
was
what.
only until like 7 p.m. that I actually shut my brain off, and then I fell asleep at 7:30. What's up, everyone? Lights on podcast. Brian and Tian. What has been going on, Tian?
A
What's
lot has
new?
been going on, Brian. I'm very, very excited because I've completely changed my mindset, and I just feel very good in the place that I am for the first. Do you know what? I actually feel like this is the best place I've ever been in my life.
True.
Yeah, swear.
Interesting.
I've never felt this genuine happiness before in my life. And it feels unshakable and unmovable because I'm refusing to let it be shaken up and
Anything
stuff. Like
else?
each moment of my life, I'm choosing to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've never been like that before. I've been depressed though. I've been
True.
very depressed though a
A
lot of
little
my.
depressing, eh?
Yeah, heaps. So I'm super happy about that. And as well, ever since I've been maintaining like my state of happiness, I have been manifesting so much more. I feel like it's not even manifesting, like I just feel like I'm attracting opportunities without even trying, not even thinking about it. And that's, I don't know, have you ever heard of Abraham Hicks?
No.
Some people out there would have. If not, Abraham Hicks is oh, this collective consciousness that is channeled by this one lady,
Yeah.
and so she channels them, and then she goes around and she speaks about well speaks they speak through her essentially. So anyway, they only talk about manifesting, creating your own life and stuff like that. And she always says that through the contrasting experience or negative experiences that we have, it puts into, they refer to it as a vortex, puts into this vortex everything that they do want. So by identifying that which you do not want, you're putting into your psyche that which you do want because you've already identified the opposite. Does that make sense? So
Oh,
instead of sitting there and consciously trying to create and being like, I want this, I want this, I want that, they're always like, you don't even need to do that. Well, you've already done that by identifying that which you do not want. You've already told your higher self or your conscious mind what you do want. It's
yeah.
already there. Now you've just got to get into a state of allowing, which is a state of joy. And now that I'm getting myself into like a pretty consistent state of joy and I'm creating the momentum towards that everything that I already want is now coming to me without me even trying to even consciously create it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. That's very how what Jay, why are you so happy?
Because I had a breakdown. I talked about this last week. Had a breakdown. Had a breakdown, and like after you helped me heaps. Afterwards, like I wrote down 100 and
I think it was like 113.
113 characteristics of the person that I wanted to be. And like they were real characteristics. They weren't me trying to design this like fantastical person, like someone who only has designer and stuff. Like none of that superficial shit. They were genuine characteristics. Like, I don't know, loving, loyal, caring, healthy, driven, open-minded,
Yeah.
flexible, like all of those. And then once I started writing those and I saw the characteristics listed in front of me, I was like, they're not something that you need to go out and sort. They're something that you can make a choice in any moment to be. And then that really kind of made me realize that I can be anyone that I want anytime I want. And the old me was choosing to be sad The old me was choosing to take everything personally. The old me was choosing to continue to look into the past. The old me was choosing to be delusional in the sense that, I was seeing things that weren't even really there. Like, a big one was taking everything to heart about what people's actions that had nothing to do with me. I was like, they did that on purpose. That's huge. Being in denial as well. Like, I was choosing to be in denial and not look at myself properly, because I feel like when you're in denial, you're not taking accountability. If you don't take accountability, then you're powerless. If you're powerless, then you're a victim. If you're a victim, you can't change. So, yeah, I was looking. So my whole perspective shifted, and I was like, fuck, this is where my free will that all these gurus talk about, you have free will. I used to think to myself, where's the free will? Like, I feel like I'm a prisoner. I've always felt like I was a prisoner. It's because I wasn't utilizing my free will in the way that was going to bring me joy.
Yeah.
So in that moment, I saw my power. In that moment, I decided to finally pick my power up and start using it and make that choice that irregardless of what happens in the movie in front of me, I will be happy. I will choose to see the positives in it. Actually, I had the other day after I was driving home from work, I was on the highway and a rock came up and hit my windscreen and chipped it.
Damn.
My brand new car. It's like 2 months old.
Damn.
And when it happened, I was like, I'm not going to get upset about this. It is what it is. I'm like, every experience is an opportunity for more joy. So I was like, I'm going to get fixed. It's going to cost me money, but I don't know where it's going to lead to. It could lead to just another really good experience. So I'm just going to take it on the shoulder and I'm not going to judge it as negative. So I went and I called someone up later that morning, got it booked in for that afternoon. And when I took it, it was this like old mum and pop shop.
I thought you were going to say, I met my future husband.
No, it was this old mum and pop shop and it was the nicest couple. They were like a couple like in their 60s. And I was there, like it was 45 degrees outside. They were working in like 45-degree heat. They had no aircon. And they were just the nicest, most positive people, eh? And me and the wife just had a conversation for like 45 minutes straight. The husband who fixed my car was heaps nice. It cost $120, which really isn't that much. And I left feeling just refreshed and rejuvenated. I was like, that was such a nice experience. Like, aww. I feel like that was worth $120 just to be able to have that kind of interaction with them, So I don't know. You can turn anything into a positive. The choice is yours.
I like it. I like it a lot. No, for sure.
What do you like about it?
I like everything about it.
Go into detail. Tell me.
When you're making choices, you got to make the choice yours. Just everything. You choose how you feel in every situation. You choose if someone's gonna make you upset. That notion in itself, someone making you, they're choosing to be upset. They have no control over your emotions. And even just, I know the old Tian would have freaked out because it's her new car. Yeah, which is mad to see, and it's like really, really good. And because I'm around Tian a bit, and we've got colleagues or workmates or whatever, they have also seen the mad change in Tian, and it's really good. And she's got some new opportunities thrown her way just from embodying that, which is actually so sick to see.
And I have a new vision for my life, which I'm really happy with as well. It's very much in alignment. So I don't know. I'm heaps into shifting belief patterns at the moment as well.
Yeah.
So we're always going to have beliefs because that's what our identity is made up of, really. When we think about it, it's our beliefs. We believe that we're this. We therefore behave like that, and therefore we create our life from that place, from that belief system. So a lot of us have unhealthy or unhelpful beliefs that don't align with the life that we would like to be experiencing. So I'm having a lot of fun doing that. For me, it's like a little adventure. I know it sounds so crazy, but it's like a little adventure. Like I'm going in my inner space and I'm exploring this entire new world, and I get to look at myself from so many different angles and be like, that's not coming from a place of love. Let's just change that. And it's so cool because I feel like people are gonna think like this is blasphemy, but like I feel like I'm a little god going inside and like creating this like little identity, this little sim.
You are, but because you do create yourself.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
create your own ideal character. You have the power and choice to do whatever you want to do, as long as you're happy with the consequences.
Well, that's why I love The Sims.
Yeah.
It's such a good. I'm a bit of a gamer.
The Sims. Oh, gamer girl.
Bit of a
You should
gamer.
become an ego, eh?
Yeah.
One of those stream. Oh, you should stream.
On Twitch, I know I should.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a
And then wear those wear bikinis.
What?
Because those are the best.
That's what our other coworker. Our other coworker would, if she had it her way, we'd be sitting here in our underwear right now.
Oh, who? Which? Oh, no. You'd be sitting in your underwear.
Yeah, but she'd be like, "Oh yeah, Brian, get in there too."
No.
Yeah.
She'd never say that. She'd never say that. No one wants to say I'm a fat slob, eh?
Oh my god, why do you even talk like that?
I am.
You're literally not.
I literally am. No, underneath this is like a full.
Bro only eats fucking disgusting chicken and rice, like not even
I
good
eat
chicken rice.
Macca's, KFC.
He doesn't eat any of that. I offered him a square of chocolate, like one little singular square of chocolate.
Yeah, you know what I did?
And the best chocolate is hazelnut praline too. It's like, how can you turn that down? Because hazelnut praline is the best chocolate by far. I don't care what anyone says. And he still said no. I was like, come on. Like, this would be like 20 calories.
I'm allergic to chocolate.
You're not.
No.
You're not.
Have you ever seen me eat it?
No, because he's so strict. He's very disciplined in all areas of his life except for alcohol. That's the only area that he lacks discipline, and it's very weird. I don't understand it. Because he's like hyper-disciplined in every other area. It's weird. You want to talk about that? You want to dissect that?
Not really.
Why?
No.
Why would you prefer to live in denial?
I don't know, because I haven't thought about it, and I'm not about to think about it now.
Why?
I just don't feel
It's
like
perfect
it.
opportunity.
No way.
Yes, it is. Let's go. This is our audience. They love us. They're here to support us.
Nah, not a chance. Hey, if you guys drink, keep going.
All right, chat. Leave it in
Nah,
leave it in the chat if you want Brian to open up about his drinking issues.
Say that on the stream, man.
I know, I get it. I'm being facetious. Do you even know what that word means?
Nah,
probably not. You probably don't. He doesn't even know what that word means. Do you even read? Probably not. You're probably out drinking all the time.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, drinking is the best.
Oh my god, drinking's okay. It's not the best. It just adds into your lack of fucking consciousness and wanting to.
You know what else is the best? Coca-Cola.
I don't like Coke.
MDMA.
I don't take
ice. I love ice.
I prefer heroin.
Why heroin though?
Because I like opium. I like to smoke opium in a little Chinese crack den.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why Chinese?
Because they're the best opium producers.
Are they?
Yes, they were the ones who brought it to the world.
I thought the Russians were.
No, it was the Chinese people. Didn't you know that?
No.
Look into your history. Read some more books.
Yeah, maybe I. No,
Are you even reading?
Too busy drinking. Eh?
Too busy drinking.
Too busy drinking, having a good time. Anyway. No, it's good that you were able to transcend a lot of your limiting beliefs and you're a happy person.
Still doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The party never stops, guys.
The party.
The party never stops. T-Dogs will never stop growing. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go together, guys. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring some more energy. High energy. Let's go.
Nah.
Right.
Nah, it's too much energy.
Well, do you know what I want to know?
What?
I want to know about the fact that you're building a business empire. How's that going for you?
It's good. It's good. There's a lot of things that are happening that are very, very nice. I've hit like a point where, you know, that exponential, like you work at something for a long time. I've hit that point where it's starting to exponentially grow. So it's very nice. Very stressful, but very good. Yeah. Very happy. Very
You seem low energy today. Is that because of the work?
Yeah.
Why? What's doing that? Shouldn't you be having fun? I thought you said you love working.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do enjoy work. I enjoy everything, but I also do understand that it is stressful, but I don't mind.
Is something out of balance though for you to be feeling stressed?
Probably, hundred
Why is your
percent.
body releasing stress hormones?
I don't know. What do you think? My
Oh,
body's
that's not my job to ask. I'm not in your body.
innocent.
Oh, my dog came. Say hello. He's a good boy. He's just going to chew on his toy for a bit and make a lot of noises. That's what he
Yeah,
does. He's a grunter. He likes.
too,
If he's not grunting, he's snoring. If he's not snoring, he's farting. That's what he does. That's his life.
yeah.
He's a good boy though.
He
He's probably going to
is.
have a short lifespan because
What?
he can't breathe. He
Oh,
can't breathe.
true. True.
Yeah, he's a backyard job.
Backyard dog.
Backyard job.
Job.
Yeah, he was created by like people who had no idea what they were doing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that term, eh?
backyard job.
Yeah.
Where have you been living?
Oh, I've been living at home.
You don't you have the internet at home?
Sometimes. We have a lot of.
But anyway, let's redirect back to you and your stress hormones.
Why?
Because it's interesting. I like to discover new things.
Oh.
And the fact that you're so resistant to talking about it is like, alarm bell, red flag.
Yeah, so let's not talk about it. What the
Let's
heck?
dig, bro.
Why?
Because if there's resistance there, that means that your subconscious mind doesn't want you to find out because it knows that it'll offer you a lot of growth.
How about instead of on camera, I do it off camera?
Because I know you won't.
Yeah, which is fine anyway.
No, I'm here to help.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Not on camera.
Why?
There's no shot. I'm not uploading it if it's done.
Who cares?
I care.
I'm all about mindset growth.
Yeah, mindset
I'm all about
coach.
breaking limitations and creating a new and better version of you.
100%.
And I'm here to help you.
Oh, I appreciate
This is my
it.
business. This is what I do. Everyone, I'm a mindset coach. That's what I do.
This is Tian's new business.
Yes. And this is,
100%.
I'm 100% passionate. Look at me. I'm so passionate about it.
She is. If you want a mindset coaching, go to Tian.
Oh, look, your nail fell off.
No, I didn't.
Yes, it did. Look at it.
No chance.
Brian's
it did
nail
not.
fell off.
No, of course it did not fall.
Mate, you're so stressed that your nails are falling off.
No.
Are they real nails?
Nah.
Why did you want a real nail?
That looks like a bandage. What do you mean?
That's your nail fell off.
No.
Let's stick it back on it.
No, yuck. I don't know what that is.
That's your nail.
That's an onion.
That's I haven't even been eating any onion.
It literally is an onion. Look at it.
That's your nail, Brian.
No
I'm worried about
way.
you. You're so stressed that your nails are starting to fall off. That's not a good sign.
Probably. Alright, next topic. On the way here, I forgot the quote. On the way here, no, not on the way here. I was learning recently about when it comes to taking losses, that if you're going to lose, don't lose the lesson. And someone said to me very recently, 2 days ago.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't. He was like to me, he's tried applying for a job 3 or 4 times, and each time he gets rejected. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. So he now feels that like he's very discouraged into applying for more jobs. And then someone else said to me a week prior, a doctor actually, he was explaining to a patient, he was like, they were trying to change the medication, and they were like, all right, so you're on these new medications and it might not feel like it's working. However, because you might not be able to see it working, so it feels like a failure, each time that you try or each time that you do take it, it might make incremental improvements that you can't see. So with this job thing, each time he has applied, he's learnt something new to take on to the next job application that he's going to do.
Has he though?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, well, that's
He's
the
not.
thing.
He's not in a frame of mind to take that lesson on board, let alone even hear it. Like, I didn't bother explaining it to him because if I did, it would just start an argument. He's just one of those type of people. And so when it comes to life or doing anything, even if you like get a massive setback or experience a massive failure, just like with a breakdown, sometimes that's the best opportunity to grow, and you'll always take home with you the lessons that you learn along the way, and just keep adjusting and keep improving and keep overcoming beliefs or keep adjusting your approach for getting a job, or keep going on your path. I thought that was very interesting.
Mm,
Very, very interesting.
I agree.
Yeah, that's it. Mad.
Good story. um, I would, because you know what? It seems like he has literally validated. I would be shocked to feel. I'd be shocked to not discover that he has a belief that he's a failure.
He does.
Yeah. So what's happened is that through those experiences, instead of utilizing them as a lesson and to grow, he is just validating his belief in himself that he is a failure. And it's
Yeah.
just like, well, I won't even try, because usually I believe the payoff, we always get payoffs in keeping our belief systems. There's no other reason why we would keep a detrimental belief system that stops us from living the lives that we want to live if there wasn't some sort of payoff. And so, for instance, a belief that we're failures stops us from trying, which stops us from getting rejected and hurt. So that's the payoff. So for him, I think that he would have a lot of stored emotion in his body from all of those times when he's had that belief reaffirmed. He's probably felt that emotion, and then he's probably refused to look at it and distracted himself in one way or another, irregardless. Yeah. So I would first start off with that guy with allowing him to sit in that emotion. Hey, because once you start to clear the emotion that's stored in your cellular memory, that then gives you some sort of clarity and neutral ground to then be able to have a look at the belief system. But it's just getting people to even agree to do that, because it is very confronting. Yeah. You're essentially reliving that emotional experience over again. And for some people who have had... actually, I had an insight last night about trauma. Sorry. Yeah. And I had a realization that it's not actually the events that causes the trauma. It's the beliefs that we gain from the perspective that we choose to have around the experience. Because when you think about it, if it's, I don't know, something like the Nazis, yeah, and if you're a Jew, and you were talking to me about that guy who wrote that book. Yeah. There could be a million people all experiencing the same things, but each of them ends up having different outcomes of it, because they've each decided, they've made the choice in that moment. And I know it's horrendous, and I'm not discounting that it wasn't. But in those moments, they have made that decision to see it from that perspective. And from that perspective, they have gained beliefs about themselves and about the people around them and about the world at large. And then from that place, they have created their sense of identity. Yeah. So that's how trauma becomes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They did a study on people who morphine's highly addictive. Why do only some people become addicted to morphine after being in the hospital, say, for an extended period of time, and others don't? I don't know. It's because some of them have belief systems that are keeping them locked in patterns of trauma, and therefore they have escapist tendencies, and others do not have those patterns of belief systems that keep them locked in trauma. So then they have no need to escape from themselves, because they have healthy, functional belief patterns. Interesting. Yeah, it's heaps interesting, eh? Very literally, interesting. Your whole identity is your beliefs. Yeah. People's whole perceptions on you is based on their beliefs. No one's really seeing you clearly. Yeah. Yeah, your version of you is different to Brian's version of you or my version of you. We wouldn't see you in the same way. Yeah, for sure. For sure, because everyone also has this little reflection in their eye, or a little lens that covers up the person that they're actually seeing. What they see is most likely a reflection of themselves, or how they interact with you in the first place. That's a weird way of explaining it. But if someone was like to me, oh, hello, me and you can take that in two completely different ways. I could be feeling, oh, this person's making fun of me. You could be taking, oh, this person's really friendly. I'll be like, that guy's shady. Yeah, exactly. Or I could go, oh, this guy's the best, and you go, he's shady as. But it's most likely a reflection. Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes. Because there is moments like, do you trust your gut feeling? Your gut feeling is usually right, 90, 20, 100% of the time. I'm pretty good at seeing through people's masks.
Yes, you are actually.
You're not.
I don't think I am. Actually, no. Wait, what?
Yeah, see, that's
That's
the
the
truth.
dumbest. That's
And
the
you know why
fucking
that came
dumbest.
out? You know why the truth came
No,
out?
that's a
It's because I just said a
no.
statement. That is a little tip and trick for you guys
Wait,
there.
look.
If you want someone to tell the truth, you don't ask them a question. You give them a statement. It bypasses a part of their brain that is like essentially a little security guard from stopping them from coming out. You just bypass. So make a statement. If you watch Judge Judy or if you watch lawyers, they don't ask questions. They make statements.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So they make statements, and that's how you like, or even it's an interrogation tactic. I learned that from my friend at the CIA.
You have a friend at the
Yeah,
CIA.
his name's Mr. Chase. I'm very good friends with him.
Mr. Chase, if you're undercover, sorry, bro.
You know what? I will be friends with him. That's a part of my life vision. I will be friends with him.
I thought you were already friends with him.
Yeah, but I'll be real friends with him. He doesn't know that we're friendship. In my mind, we're friends. I've just been watching a lot of his videos. Um, so yeah, you aren't a good judge of character. So I'm glad that you're honest with yourself for once.
I don't know if I am or not.
You're not. You just
Actually,
you just
no.
admitted it.
I
I
have no
just
idea.
bypassed your conscious mind and went
Mate,
directly to your subconscious mind that admitted it.
my brain was on autopilot.
No, that's what happened.
No,
Yes,
no.
your conscious mind was on autopilot because
No.
I went straight to the
The
subconscious.
subconscious was, I
The
don't know, the
subconscious knows
subconscious
everything.
says a few things that, like, you're like, oh.
Yeah, the subconscious knows everything.
Like, you know, when you're walking by someone and you're like, oh, I hate you, but you don't actually think that.
You're in denial.
That's your subconscious.
You're in denial.
No.
Oh, it didn't work that time because
No,
you're
no.
on the ball.
No.
Yes.
No,
You're on
how's
the
my
ball.
subconscious talking? It's still on autopilot.
You're on the ball.
100%.